صباح الخير أنا لورنس هو أصدقائي أحمد. اليوم 89 يوم. شكرا اسمع. نحن سنعمل امتحان بال93 يوم. ليانا أحمد ستذهب بالماليزيا مع ماذا؟
والدتي.
مع والدتك.
Right.
مع والدتك. Not with my mother.
Yeah.
With his mother. We ain't going anywhere. Okay? My mother's in England.
That reminds me.
There. Yes.
Last time when Lawrence was recording that he's going with his wife to Singapore, actually his first video was saying that I am going with your wife. I found that very funny.
Yes. Everything conjugates in Arabic, like I say. You've got to change the actual noun depending on who it is and when it's happening.
Otherwise, it might get dangerous.
Yes. Well, so what we've just told you is this is day 89. We're going to be doing the exam early. We're doing the exam early because Ahmed is going on holiday to Malaysia with his mother. I said day 93. Didn't actually do any math. Might not be. We're doing it next Thursday.
It's going to be the 24th. And our 100 day is the 30th, so it's 24th.
About
24th, yeah.
Okay,
so
early.
Hello everyone. Hola a todos, bienvenidos a nuestro show. Me llamo Ahmed, se llama Lawrence. Queremos aprender idiomas. Mi amigo Lawrence aprende árabe. Yo aprendo español in 100 días, in 100 days. And this is probably our last week.
This is certainly our last week of this. It's not the last week you'll be hearing from us.
Yes.
It's the last week of this challenge.
Yes, since I'll be traveling to Malaysia next Friday on short notice actually. My mom's coming to Malaysia, so I had to book my ticket a bit early before our 100 days finished. So our last video will be done on the 24th day, which is pretty much okay.
Not the 24th.
94th, I'm sorry, 94th.
24th too early.
But I guess 6 days wouldn't make much of a difference, right?
It probably won't make much of a difference. In any case, it's better to change it to make it harder than to change it to make it easy. We don't want any of you saying, oh, you cheated, you gave yourself more time. We didn't do that, we gave ourselves less time.
That is true, and we haven't recorded any videos for the past couple of weeks. Been
busy.
Crazily busy.
Been busy.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we'll be too busy in the future. We're going to keep making these, and next week we'll give you some details about what we're doing instead of this challenge temporarily.
Right. And of course, after this challenge finishes, we will not stop learning our respective languages. I am totally in love with Spanish now, and I really enjoy the process. And I assume that you are doing the same, right?
Certainly, yes. I'm going to be continuing Arabic afterwards. For a while, slowly, maintenance, because I have a Chinese exam that I need to pass in a few months.
Good luck.
So my actual proper study to expand knowledge is going into Chinese. Once that's done, I continue expanding knowledge in Arabic.
Great.
Now, progress report, I think the first thing we should point out is that all of that Arabic and Spanish you heard at the beginning was unscripted, unplanned. That was us talking spontaneously.
Yeah, very spontaneous.
Yes, which means we're doing pretty good, I think.
Hopefully.
That's not bad.
For 100 days.
What I said was wrong, but understandable, correct?
Very, very understandable. You
Yes.
had little grammar mistakes, but I'm so sure you
Yes.
haven't dove that much, that deep into grammar.
Yes.
But as an Arab, I understood everything perfectly. Didn't have any confusion or anything. So,
Okay.
very good.
And your Spanish sounded pretty impressive to me.
Thank you. I wish there was a Spanish speaker to give me that judgment, but
There will be next week.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been practicing with a Russian friend of mine that speaks Spanish really well. She
Okay.
lived in Spain for a year, I guess. But she has been giving me some good compliments and feedback, so I guess I'm doing good.
It sounds to me like Ahmed is doing Very, very well indeed, yes.
Thanks.
I think we're both doing okay. I would guess, like me, not as well as hoped, but better than expected.
All right.
Yes.
Hopes are
certainly
always
true for me.
high. Expectations should be low. Reality crushes your. When you have high expectations and then you face reality, you get disappointed. But then to keep your expectations realistic, according to statistics or real life situations, is good. I didn't expect to be conversational in Spanish, but as the criteria we started with, that if I put you in an Arab-speaking country, you would
Yes.
survive. According to what I just heard, you will survive, sir.
Yes,
No
thank you.
problems at all.
Well, thank you. Although, to continue with progress a bit, and reflection at the same time, I've realised there are things I can't say that is really weird I can't say, just they haven't come up in my study yet. Like, what's your name?
Oh.
I've got no idea how to say that. Not even,
Okay, well let me teach you that pretty quick. How to say my name?
I don't know. I just say Anna Lawrence.
Oh, you say Ahmed and Lawrence.
That's it.
Right.
I don't know how you have the same name. I just haven't learned it. It hasn't
You don't
come up.
need to ask people's names to survive, right?
You might. I mean, if I've got to survive by getting a job, I can't just keep calling my boss like Hoa.
Anna Lawrence. Anta.
Anta boss. That's not gonna work.
That is right. Okay. Quickly. Ismi Ahmed.
Ismi Ahmed.
Ismi Ahmed. So my name.
Ismi Ahmed.
Is name. The ya sound at the end is the possession. Yeah, like it's mine. Ismi Ahmed. If you're gonna ask somebody's name, you say Ma ismuk.
Okay.
Ma ismuk.
Is there a connection between this Ismi, Ismok, and listen, Isma? And am I literally saying, listen to me, hear me, Lawrence?
No. That's only like two common letters.
Okay.
The sin and M.
Fine.
Isma.
Mm.
No, there is no connection at all.
Okay. Well,
That is kind of weird. That is kind of weird because learning names like how to say my name and what's your name in Spanish was pretty much in the beginning.
yes. Well, I'm following a
Yes.
course that's been written by.
Well, I don't know numbers. I only can count 1 to 10 in Spanish.
Whereas I've learned lots of numbers.
There you go.
Yes.
If you tell me to say today is day 89 in Spanish, I'll be like ocho y nueve, and that's literally 8 and 9. It's not 89, but I haven't reached that in my curriculum.
I see. So you see, there's a lot of things missing, gaps that might
Big
come up.
ones.
That might come up. So, well, continue.
We're learning our respective languages in China.
Yes,
So
indeed.
zero environment. And though we work together, but we've been very busy that we
Which is
even
true.
been having catching up for a really long time. How have you been doing?
But first let's point out, we live in China, which means we have to speak Chinese to live, but we work in English, which means we've got to use English to make money, and then to go into our learning language. It's kind of tricky, but how am I doing in general? Or
Yeah, in general.
in general, yes, good. I quite like being busy. It's better than being bored.
That is true. Agree.
And as far as study goes, I am continuing to not understand the past tense. I am following the course. I am as I was saying, past tense, I am really failing to detect patterns in what I'm learning of the past tense, except that it seems it quite often ends in a T. Sa'akl shawarma, akl shawarma, aklta shawarma. It seems there's often a T at the end, but not always. Anything beyond that, I'm so far not detecting. I have actually been doing the same 2 classes over and over again. It's tricky, but well, I'll get it in the end. If necessary, I will just look this up in a grammar. But I'm trying to pick it up a bit more organically. That's where I am. I will also insert a little consumer complaint here about Pimsleur courses Arabic number 2, because they're in groups of 30. I've done the first group, Pimsleur Modern Standard Arabic 1, no problem, very good. Number 2, alright, Ahmed, have you seen South Park?
South Park?
Have you seen any episodes of South Park?
No.
Nothing. there's a character in. They will all know. You've all seen South Park. You've got nothing better to do. Now, there's a character in South Park called Timmy. Okay, and Timmy is a retarded boy, and he sounds like this. Timmy. Now, the native Arabic man that Pimsleur has put in Modern Standard Arabic talks like that. In the old one, it used to say Isma Marathenia, or Isma Ma'ad. This new one says Isma Ma'ad, and it's pretty distracting. The guy talks like he's retarded, basically. Maybe that's an accent. Maybe, I don't know, people from Algeria sound retarded. I don't know.
I would love to hear that.
I'll play it for you.
Thank you.
I'll send you a clip.
Cool.
I'll do it today, actually.
Awesome.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Small consumer complaint there. They seem to have a retarded man doing the Arabic part, but I'm sure he speaks Arabic perfectly well.
Is it you? I have been listening to a really good podcast called Coffee Spanish Break. And it's really good. They teach a lot of stuff, but then I haven't really done any grammar, and I don't know why. A friend of mine recommended a book for me, a PDF book. I've checked it, but it seemed pretty complicated for me. I don't know why. So I can't do any tense in Spanish. I guess all the verbs I know in Spanish are present. So when I say I am learning Spanish, I am actually saying I learn Spanish. Yo aprendo español. That's it. I guess the I'm sorry. No. That's a present simple. It's not present continuous.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. So I can do a present simple, but not a present continuous in Spanish.
But if the goal is to be understandable, then the present simple will do for every situation. If it has to, because you can't say, but next week I learn, or next week I do, or next week I eat. It's not right, but
I can't do that.
Everyone knows,
and it makes sense because if my course in Duolingo would teach me how to say next week, then it would definitely teach me how to say will, and will is a future tense. But I don't. I know how to say week, semana. I know how to say weekend, fin de semana. But I cannot say next week or last week. I learned that myself. Last week is ultimita de semana, and it's literally like ultimate in English. Does that mean past? Ultimate?
The ultimate means the last one.
Last week. There you go.
Yes, okay, that's the ultimate week.
Ultimita semana, last week, that's in Spanish.
Okay.
A lot of words in Spanish, like the more I dive in, the more I find like, especially technical terms.
Well, yes.
They're either Spanish and they were converted to English, or vice versa, I'm not really sure. But anyways, this is helping me a lot to understand Spanish being spoken. And I'm happy that I learned English first and then started learning Spanish, because if I learned Spanish first and then started learning English, that might give me a horrible accent. Because I have a horrible accent now in Spanish.
It seems alright to me.
But yeah. I will definitely start checking my grammar book, and I will definitely start making well-organized, structured sentences in my speech. That is for sure. As far for now, I am good making present simple sentences, and people understand. I can express myself. I know a lot of adjectives.
There we go.
And that's pretty much, like last time I was talking to my friend about what am I doing now and what do I want to do in the near future, and she understood all of that. And I don't want to say that now, because I want to keep it till the last episode to be talking with my examiner, my Spanish native speaker examiner.
The best part for last.
That's true.
Treat for all of you. Well, I think that'll do. Yes,
that'll make it do.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week, when you will see us either succeed or fail to convince someone that we can speak their language.
Thank you very much for watching.
Shukran, ma salamat.
Adios.